Hey guys, Cameron here, and today I'm going to do my last video on Llamas of Hats, 10 to 12. So, in episode 10, the mask came to life and pretended it was him. That was episode 9. Then in episode 10, he found the gore pit with his ears nobbled up and stuff, partly dead bodies. His legs were broken, all that stuff. So, I reckon the mask represents the imposter, like, they pretend that they're their friend, but they're not actually. They don't give a crap, you know? The type of friend that doesn't give a crap. You'll end up knowing what I mean. So, for example, he warned him that the basilisk is coming closer, and Carl said the basilisk is only reached Chipotle. So yeah, he's like warning him about something, showing that he cares, right? Wrong, he doesn't. Okay, so he asked him to go get the rope, and he asked him for something else also when he sees it. And the master comes back saying you have to get the rope yourself, despite his legs being broken. Hello? All 4 of his legs are broken because he fell in the gore pit. Anyway, he was like kind of fine with it or something. And he said, so something we can meet. I don't remember much, even though I've seen it recently, but yeah. He's saying it's really his thing, and then he sees Carl, and then he said, remember that time with the blood vortex in Paris or something like that? Which happens in the last episode, by the way. Okay, so in episode 11, he discovers it's not the actual Paul. And he said all those times about it, he didn't answer. Like, he didn't say, yeah, I remember that, or no. Yeah, I think we should forget about it. Instead, he didn't answer at all. So, yeah. And he said about the thing about something the nerves and eat people's skin. This could have been the other universe, by the way, which he created a portal in. Maybe that blood vortex sent him back to reality. Anyway. Saying he'll be the identity theft is also a felony. And he said, Carl, he said yelling's also a felony. So if you don't know what identity theft is, it's someone who claims to be someone, you know, or some other person, random person. So yeah, the movie example is it's an identity thief. They pretend to be Sandy Bigelow Paxton. It turns out to be a woman who stole the main character's identity. So yeah, identity theft is a crime, by the way. Using a person's actual name and stuff. So yeah, going back to the fact, he said he'll be the most mad at you. Which kind of concludes that I bet he kind of considers Paul's feelings now, due to discovering that it was a fake, like he said in the 4th episode. And maybe I was right about the film foreshadowing it, by the way. Okay, so he's saying he'll be most mad at you since, well, of course Paul's gonna be mad that imposter is there. Okay, for episode 12, this is the conclusion for the entire thing, by the way. I'm going to do a conclusion later on this video, after this. So, in episode 12, there's all the times he said, like, he blood vortex in Paris and stuff. So yeah, walk around on buildings. These are a couple of examples. And then he decided to go into his apartment, and the master get his Paul, saying, Paul, are you there? And he said yes, but he knows that it was not the actual Paul. He said, I know he's going to file a restraining order. Yeah, you hear me? In an earlier episode, he gave Paul Carl restraining order because he's sending him like the apology piano, a swan piano, which is a piano All swans. Yeah. And when he found out that he was dead, yeah, that killed him. Like, I kind of theory that from the nuclear explosion from episode 4 was actually killed him. The aftermath, he died. Or an earlier thing, which he died. But it can't be very far-fetched since he lived in a separate apartment from him. Unless it's their apartment. The actual apartment. Himself. So, yeah. Their, like, the apartment in the other universe, which features the dead guy, could be the similar apartment to the one where he makes port of all the baby hands. And then, learning that Carl's dead, he got real upset. And he's like, Carl, like Paul does. This shows that he actually misses him. And it was nagging. And, yeah, like I said about the yin and yang stuff. Like, you need one energy to balance out the other. Like, Paul's job for the entire series was to keep him in check. But when he left, however, he made a mask of him. The reason why he did that is because he needs to check other ways to do crazy stuff. And he would end up moving afterwards. Okay. So, going back for episode 4, at the end of the episode, he jumped to his death, which is kind of sad, by the way. Sad part of the entire series, and there's a float. It was floating through the ocean. It was the only thing that remained of him. So this kind of represents him missing him. He can't live without him. But all the people died. There's no one in the world but him. Yeah. And the poor mice no longer bothers him. That means, I don't know what it means. It can be symbolic or something like I reckon the past will no longer threaten you. That's what I think anyway. So in the conclusion, sorry if I do the conclusion, do all this stuff, okay. So then complying for the series. So in conclusion, I bet the series goes through the stages of Paul and Carl's life. And how, like, they went on a cruise, they went on supposed to be on vacation. I reckon that the cruise was leading him to that place, by the way. That's a direct link. And for when they returned home... You suck! Hey! Sorry, it's just... So, in episode 4, when they returned home, he said, I just got it. So... yeah, and all the events... You suck more than me! Stop it! Sorry if my little brother's annoying. Yeah. Yes. Annoying. So, going back to... and then fifth one... was... when he made the port of the baby hands. Like, he did all these good things, and then one, which is kind of shocking, by the way. Like, all around the baby hands. Be more shocking if they were entirely covered in blood. And then, you know, you kind of have the image in your head right about now. So sorry if I put the image in your head. And then 6. No. 6. I reckon he moved out, I guess. I'm not quite sure. And then he went there, made a mask. He made a mask of him. We put it on a sheep. And he put a restraining order on him after the other episode, which he told him to go away. He pretended all these people like the landlord, the bank manager, the fire department, the police delivery guy, and just him. Then another one, which is like the poor mouse came to life and told him to finish all his work. So yeah, this work is an entire series. And then the next one, he found the gore pit, and the poor mouse didn't give a crap, actually. And then that's him, and the episode 11 where he found out his true identity, and that's him being old, like having a beard, one of his legs got amputated, or cut off, I don't know, but he did a pig leg. And then episode 12, I reckon, when there's all these damage of what he's done for an entire series, and then the second ending is that he jumps off. He misses his best friend, so and always yelling that, so he decided to end his own life with his hat jumping off a bridge, and then his hat floating slowly into the ocean. So yeah, this is the connections between the events and stuff. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the conclusion of the Llamas of Hats analysis / theory series, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And this is Kama-san, sign up.